Alright, welcome back everyone to what will be episode 3 of our playthrough as the Khmer in Civ 6. Quick recap, last time we went to war with Vietnam, basically for the sole reason that they sent an unprotected settler down through this narrow pass here, and I wanted it. I don't always know if that's the best reason, but I will basically say that anytime there's an opportunity for a free settler, I will probably take it. So I did look back. We lost a slinger, and then I know we lost a scout. Outside of that, again, I think it really is worth it to get this, because then we did pick up 2 workers. Well, we picked one up, lost one, got it back, and then got another one. So at the end of the day, absolutely, I think it was worth it. We can utilize this to cut Vietnam off, because they do have this other city down here, which is very unfortunate, because again, it does have walls. It also still has incredibly high loyalty pressure, and I still don't know, because let me see, nearby citizens, so it's really just this city. So I don't know what the deal is with that, because our other cities don't even have that. It's just this one. So I don't know. I might be missing something. I might be overlooking something. It might be saying that because it's a city state, but that also still seems odd. I just don't have enough game knowledge to know why that's happening, but I'm hoping as we settle here, settle down these ways, maybe this will correct itself. If not, we will have it completely surrounded, and I think it's completely fine to go after it at that point. So we'll figure it out as we go. For now, I think, what did I need to do? I'll send you down because he's going to heal in the city. I think I was going to have, I don't really want to sit right on that volcano because I'm just going to get hit multiple times. So I think I can hold off in this spot. And we'll do that upgrade. And we can sit here too, so we'll have 2 units able to kind of guard this one pass. He's going to come over in here and help with some of these upgrades. And then this builder, although this builder has 1 build charge. I'm considering if, I do want to upgrade these 2 cities as much as possible, because eventually we will get a second trader, and as we saw with this trade route, we're getting some great yields from it. So I'm hoping that we can get, especially with currency, maybe we can find a way to get that in early, and then that'll help this naturally grow, and then we can kind of keep our capital leading the way, hopefully with population, although Rio's doing great too. It looks like they have some pretty decent farms down here. So for now, we'll end turn, see if anything happens. Well, thanks, I guess. Woo. I haven't checked back in on the religion situation. Oof, I am not getting a religion. That is a crazy outcome when I'm playing as the Khmer, and that is me somewhat paying the price for this. I was hoping to go for the upgrade that allows for adjacency, production from adjacency bonus, which no one took. Maybe that last one will. It's looking like I'm gonna get Buddhism down in here, which again, we can still embrace religion a little bit. We don't want to help China get a religious victory. That would be unfortunate, but we can still kind of embrace it. We still will get +3 food, +2 housing. So in the grand scheme of things, this is actually phenomenal for how we're playing. And then we still get some production. So outside of the route that I was gonna take, this is probably the next best thing that could happen for us. So I'm fine with this. They're gonna have to use quite a bit of charges to oops, I did not mean to click on you. They're gonna have to use quite a bit of charges to actually get them, or to get the city converted, but that's a them problem, not a me problem. So we'll head down here, we're gonna settle this city. Okay, also got a boost for sailing too, because it's our first coastal city, which is great. How many? We just have 1 So I should be able to get a commercial hub once that's available. I'm also considering getting hanging gardens. Again, I know it would be good probably to start investing in more districts. And I can even kind of look where I want to put this. That +3, +2 science. Swamps provide adjacency in this. Interesting. I would like the +3. It would be kind of nice. We already have a cleared spot for this, and then I'm not really losing out. Like this is not a good tile. So I think the fact that I would only be giving up a 1 food 2 production tile is probably worthwhile to just slap this down. I don't think we're going to go right for completing it. I do think we're going to go for hanging gardens. And it's worth purchasing a tile to get that again, especially on floodplains, just because wonders can't get pillaged. So throwing on that, I'm not going to have to worry about a dam up here. This might flood at some point, which 1 tile flooding is really not the end of the world. Let's see what we need down here. I don't think we're going to get great holy sites. I mean, from the wood styles, I usually don't chop woods. I chop rainforest, as y'all have seen. I don't tend to chop woods very much. Are we actually losing loyalty? Oh, yeah, I think I did see it was -1. We'll stick with the monument for now, though, and I can always kind of figure out which route I want to take. Because I'm probably just going to chop this out to provide a population and a lot of production. So, let's see. Settle to... I kind of want the diplomatic favor. I'm going to say it, even though I'm going to go back on that. I really don't mind getting the grievances. Everyone already doesn't like me. She is probably going to go to war with me again at some point. So I don't think that's going to affect too much. Yeah, +1 from Catholicism. You're the one who has Catholicism. Let's see. What are... This honestly isn't bad either. This is actually pretty decent too. And then +5 faith. Again, that I would say that's notably less useful than going with Buddhism. So we're just going to continue to hope for that. I mean, even like worst case scenario, let's say I stick with Buddhism and it ends up doing really, really well. I'm pretty sure, I'm like 99% sure if I kill off China, they can't get a religious victory if they're not in the game. So there's always backup plans to everything. Oh, they actually probably will convert me pretty quick here. Okay. Let's chop this out. Yeah, so population basically half the time it takes to get to that monument, which is nice. We're gonna head down. Let's actually even pick up those horses quick while I'm over here. Okay, they did get me converted. Okay, we get a boost from that. Let's see. See again, Temple of Artemis is another one that would not be bad. I could hold off for a turn. Let me see. I think I might put my campus there. So I want to chop that, and then I could put Temple of Artemis right here. That'll again give me +4 food, +3 housing, which is again great, and then it'll help this city keep up with my capital in terms of population. So we'll have 2 cities that are growing really, really fast. And then each camp, pasture, and plantation improvement within 4 tiles provides +1 amenities. So camp, pasture, plantation. So this would be 1, 2... really anything else that I can see. Camp, pasture, and plantation. Not... oh, right here. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, this would be out of range. Oh, I think we have... oh, here's another one right here. So 1, 2, 3. This would be +3 amenities, which again is still really, really good. I think that'll be worth doing. So I'm going to go here next turn. For now, I'm just going to buy a granary to help with growth. Oh, I just saw a Catholic missionary heading down too, so they're going to be fighting over us. That is not worth it. So this will be interesting. It will be annoying if they go back and forth fighting over me. I do not want that. I might send him... And I don't want to sit right at that volcano. I'll just camp you out there. So right now I think then the only way they can get around is either by sea or this route here. How's their science? Oh, my science is horrendous right now. We're going to have some catching up to do, and they're doing pretty good. I have no real need for Mahabodhi Temple. This is one of the wonders that I got from one of the mods. So, missionary religious spread is 50% stronger in foreign cities. Receive 2 free missionaries when built. And then must be all on rainforest. So basically, it's very similar in some ways to like Mahabodhi Temple in terms of you need forest for this one, rainforest for this. So similar, I guess, building requirements. This just makes missionaries notably more effective, because I think there's a lot of people when you get into those late games with going for religious victories that if you're generating enough faith, you're just going to stick with apostles. This gives missionaries a reason to be invested in, which I do really, really like. I don't think it's too balance breaking. I haven't really noticed anything, although I don't go for religious victories that often. So for now, as we're growing, we're going to need amenities. How are we doing right now? +1 is fine. And then we'll go with, over here we can get this, we'll go for sailing. Do I didn't even check to see. No, I forgot to switch this out. I meant to switch this out, and then we got production towards wonders, which for both of these would have been great. So there's nothing I can really go for sooner. It's unfortunate. Is what it is. We'll pay the price for it later. Okay. So Samarkand. I'm not going to build trading domes. Valletta. City center buildings and encampment buildings can be built with faith. This is a phenomenal, again, for how we're going to be playing a phenomenal suzerain bonus. And I do definitely want to go for it. Other reason why it might be good to put a envoy in here is, again, and this is one of those things that I learned somewhat recently, is when it talks about the bonus of putting this in here. It says +1 production in the capital and every city with the barracks are stable when producing units. And for me, for the longest time, and I know for a lot of people for the longest time, you read this and assume, again, because it's a militaristic city-state, it's talking about barracks or stables, that it's talking about military units only. But it's not. This includes all units, including settlers and builders. So this is actually a very, very good use of your envoys. It's one of the better uses of your envoys early game, unless you're really struggling for gold or if you're trying to get faith for whatever reason. It's usually a good route to go. For now, we need to keep growing in terms of population. I don't like that we're stagnating there, so we're going to hold on to that. This isn't the best location for a city necessarily. I just needed something on the coast and something to kind of, again, seal off this northern border for us. So again, I know some people are probably saying it really wasn't worth it. I don't know. This is a live and learn situation. So they do have sailing of some kind because they're able to sail down there. There's another one of the things, embarkation. So it allows recon units to embark earlier, which again I think is nice. It's good for exploration. Looking at this, we are on rivers and we are farming some resources along them, so this might not be a bad idea already with the +1 food, +1 production, but then giving farms another food, because that would push this to a +5. This right now, when we improve it, I believe will become a 6, and then it would actually go up to a 7, which is phenomenal. So I'm thinking we might go with that. Let's see. Otherwise, we just have a pasture. Mine a resource. I don't think there's anything for me to mine, really, other than... I mean, there's that iron down there, but I'm not going to be going for that. Not anytime soon. So, yeah, I think we'll stick with what we got. Chop out that granary. Let's go for Temple of Artemis. And then the next thing that we'll do... Do I want to... We're already working that tile, so improving that wouldn't be a bad deal. Yeah, I'm thinking that might not be a bad deal to go for that, as much as I want to chop that rainforest out. Oh, okay, so I guess we probably are going to get Catholicism. I shouldn't have said anything. Me saying that I was excited about Buddhism basically set myself up for failure, because the game was going to say, no, you're not getting it. We're going to send 3 Catholic missionaries down here and just end that dream real quick. Oh my gosh. Okay. So what was this? That was the shrines and temples provide culture. Again, that's probably not a bad deal. If we're being honest. Ooh, did I get beat? Unmet player. Dang. Alright. That sucks a little bit, but it's okay. We'll get this down. We can kind of catch up on science a little bit here. We are a little behind. Let me look at down here. So the unfortunate thing, oops, with this crabs tile is this is really, in theory, where I'd want to put my harbor. I'm kind of realizing that there is a lot of downside to the city, but that's okay, because in theory I'd want to put my commercial hub here to get bonuses from the river and the city and the harbor, and then this ends up being a +5, +3, which is still pretty solid. It just sucks to lose this crabs tile, because down the road this can end up being really, really solid. But is what it is. I think I'm still going to stick with this. I think this definitely provides more value than just saying I'm going to stick with the crabs tile for the sake of it. So, do I want to go? Yeah, they're needing help with growth, so we'll do that quick. We'll be able to get a commercial hub here first, get a market down eventually, and then send a route back. Oh my goodness. Okay, so where are we thinking? I mean, this is now fair game. We might be building more wonders, so that might not be a bad idea, but I think we got to focus on this for now. So we'll stick with that. And then eventually I would like to get these other cities down, at least get basically the core of what our empire is going to look like. And then even if there's a chance to slap something down over here, because it'll stick in with this, our loyalty pressure should still be enough. That's, I guess, maybe wishful thinking more than anything. I don't know how far down this goes, although it looks like it goes pretty far. So maybe that tile's still a +4, but that's doable in theory, especially if we get these 2 cities down eventually. My capital is a little far away, so I think we need to prioritize this city here. I might make that then that next priority, just so that can start growing, and then I also just to kind of forward settle him, and then we can jump down to that ominous forest tile. We just have to hope they don't do anything that's going to upset us. So let's just kind of do a wait and see thing right here. You can also see they're also in a golden age, which is probably part of why they're putting off so much pressure. Okay, so Bares are available. Machu Picchu is available, which is always phenomenal to get. I also noticed that the AI tends to also realize this is basically one of the best wonders in the game, and a lot of times they rush it. We can see, I doubt it's even still available with, oh my goodness, 47. We got to get on top of our science. With that being the case, I'm assuming someone's already gotten here. Let's keep... I'm debating if I want to keep doing that here or jump him down there. I mean, we're getting +4. That's very, very helpful. It's a short route. Let's do it one more time just to help, again, finish Temple of Artemis. Yeah, I don't have much reason to do that. We do need that campus adjacency. And eventually we will build this. So I think I'm going to stick on this, and I'm going to try to pay attention, because if we don't get our campus up in time, I will just jump off this when the boost would complete it, and then we can move on to the next thing. I'm also going to look at where I want to slap down. Is there a place that makes sense for government district? I mean, in theory, between those two, but I'm not getting rid of that rice. It's too valuable right now. A government plaza would be nice, because again, as we're building up all this faith and we have nothing to spend it on, that improvement that allows buying land units with faith would be huge. And I'm thinking I might... Is there really even... There's not a great spot for it. If I'm being perfectly honest, like the only great spots would be potentially here, just because it's going to sit between the two campus sites, which then also defeats the purpose. We lose an amenity from this. Man, that's tough. That's tough. I'm not building a barre this way. Oh, the other thing with this is this would be susceptible to flooding. So I don't know. I'm going to think on that. For a second. But let me consider my options, and then I'll come back to you. All right. So after thinking it over, I think what I'm going to do for the time being is go with a theater district, because I think it has more use. I'm going to put it down here. I'm not building that barre there. And eventually, I think it's machinery that I need to chop out this swamp, and then I can throw the government plaza here. So for now, I'm going to slap that down. I'm not going to complete it. I just want to lock in that cost. And then for him, I'm going to throw down... I'm not going to be chopping that, so let's just lock in that cost again too. And then we can actually get another one down, which I think we want to do. We really do want to just lock these in as much as possible early on, so we're not overspending. So for him, we're going to throw that down, and then again continue on. And I'm actually leaving the policy in for settlers, because I'm going to get some settlers out here soon. Ooh, he forward settled me. Okay. Interesting. That's going to put more pressure down here than there already was. So that might now be off the table a little bit, which is a bit unfortunate. Don't love that, but again, if we can kind of get stuff down here set up, we're going to be in an okay spot. And we got the Temple of Artemis, which is phenomenal. Love that. Do I want to get that theater district? I mean, I'm saving up money. How much does a library cost again? 360. Oof. A lot. A market would be nice, because that's going to help this a lot. So I think I might go with that. And then jump on a settler in 3 turns. That's priority. 3-turn settler, 3-turn settler. Absolutely. Let's get both of those out. Settle both these cities. That's done and dusted. I don't even have to worry about it. I can get rid of that policy that I was worried about. Okay, let's see. Right now we have a bit of an intern simulator, which is fine. That's completely fine. Moderate flood doesn't affect anything of mine. And then we're getting out our settlers in a turn apiece, and we'll just escort them with these warriors. And then we want to get this iron, to be honest with you. I mean, I thought we had another source of iron. One there. Oh, they have that other source. Okay. Goes out of our way by one. Okay. I'm going to escort you to the further one, just because you're going to have that head start. One more turn, and then we're going to pivot off of that. Let's go for market now. Curiosity how long it'll be. A 6 turn for your campus. So down there. You guys jump together. I know we don't need the escort. Oh, I also put that in the wrong spot. Don't need the escort, I get that, but it's good to have. It doesn't hurt anything. You never know, you might get almost there and then all of a sudden a barbarian camp pops up out of nowhere and ruins everything. So let's go with Petra doesn't do much for me. Let's go again. Boosted horseback riding. We have horses. Wouldn't be bad to build some horsemen for ourselves. Just round out our military. Okay, get going that way. Get going that way. You... Again, we got to consider eventually building our barres at some point. And him getting a builder, honestly, is not a bad idea. I think I went one turn farther than I wanted to. That's okay. Go with that. Let's get a builder out. We'll chop some of this stuff. Production will definitely be an area of need. And then eventually I do actually, I'll chop those crabs even too. Just because I know we're going to be building something on it. So, keep marching down. Let's get rid of that tile. And we actually might be able to, we'll just buy a trader for him. Well, it probably costs nothing. 2 turns? 3 turns. We'll just build a trader. Because I'm trying to kind of think of it like this. That would be, buying 1 trader is what? Almost 20 turns? 20 turns of gold versus 3 turns of production. I don't think that's a great trade-off. Okay, this does come all the way down here. How are we looking on loyalty pressure there? -5 still. Not great. We're not going to have a golden age again, which again is, it's not the easiest thing to do anyway at these higher difficulties. My faith is insane though. When we get that ability to buy military units with faith, honestly, it's going to be something where we consider, well, we need better units, but ooh. China's having a worse time than we are. Okay. Got here. So we got swamp. It's on floodplains, which again is not ideal. I'm trying to think if there's a better option for this, because these guys are going to be down here, right? This is a Plains Hill style. Right now we're a bit cramped. I know part of why we were considering this is a barre there and there just makes these farms go kind of crazy. You could almost make the same case for, I mean, I can clear out that peat. You could go here and a barre, and then here. I don't know where I put my barre this way. Probably I could go there, and then farms all around here. And that would be pretty effective too. Plains Hills is much better than a grassland swamp. I think that's probably the answer. So I can't think of why else I would have done this tile. So, ooh, down here, I know I've already made up my mind on it. 1, 2. Oh, that's why. See, I'm already forgetting stuff. I was gonna be too close to this city. So this will allow the city to kind of grow a little bit more, which is fine. So that was just kind of me being dumb and forgetting why I already said I was gonna do something. I can't build my barre yet just because I don't have the tech necessary. So we'll build our, ooh, no, we said we're gonna get that trader. Let's get that up, 2 turns now. Okay, we got horseback riding. Machinery is something that we have to really consider going for. Own 3 archers. I'm not going to be able to do. I'm not going to have an iron mine in time. It sucks to not have those boosted. It is recommending I go here, which would help me take these from them. It just removes the ability to have this be super effective. Like, not every farm's as good, but a farm here just blows up that adjacency a bit. You know what? Trust the game. Why not? I'm gonna trust it. So delete that. That will probably become the barre now. This will become a farm. In time, this will become a farm. This whole valley is going to be phenomenal. We need a dam at some point. Can't forget that. But this whole valley is going to look very, very good. Which aesthetics matter too. Don't ever get that twisted. It matters to have good aesthetics here. I'm very interested. Oh yeah, it's the ominous forest. I was wondering why I was getting all these yields. Again, this is where these regions can be super helpful. So the downside is we have -1 amenities in the city, which is unfortunate. But again, we get +1 culture, +1 faith. And then if this tile has a holy site, we get an additional one, and if it has a theater square. So those are two things that we are going to have to consider. And I think we could put a holy site there. Would get, oops, that's the wrong thing. Holy site would get adjacency because we have 2 woods, and 2 woods, we just have to hope they don't chop those, or if we get it first. And then, I mean, we're not going to have a great theater square by any means, no matter where I put it. If we put, I mean, our bar is going there. If we put our bar here and then put our theater square there, we get +1 from each. We'll see if we get any wonders or anything. But yeah, we'll just have to wait and see on that one. I think we're just gonna run a few more turns here. Yeah, sorry, man. We'll just run a few more turns, get that trader going to help that city, although they're starting to do okay now. I might do it to help jumpstart this one more so now. Let's head him down. You head back. I am a little nervous not having a unit back up there, but we need to get archers anyway, so I mean, maybe that's something we consider. But what we can look at now, because we're not going to probably get a settler out for a little while, we can use it to think about clearing, using Magnus for clearing features. So I think that's what it is, from plot harvest and feature removal. So what I'm thinking of doing is moving Magnus down here, because we have all of this rainforest, and then that's one way we can help jumpstart this city. And then I can get Pingala up here to help with science and culture. Once we get those promotions to increase for every population, we're going to go from 19, and then he already has the plus 15%. So even if we're ignoring his base effect, getting to the one where we have +1 science for every population, we're going to go from 19 up to 31, which does not get us anywhere near where we need to be, but it is a huge leap forward. So for now, we're going to focus on getting that other district down. Let's get our library down over here. Let's just try to keep up with science for right now. She's not putting any more envoys in there, which is good. I would like to meet another city-state at some point here, but it is what it is. I mean, why not? Or gold. I don't like giving out open borders. Okay, that was concerning. It didn't necessarily make it clear that she was denouncing me. I did not. I thought there was a chance she was going to declare war on me that soon. With 66 science per turn, I thought it was about to be over. So, on that note, I do want to mention that there is a notable chance that we do lose this run. And honestly, I'm okay with it. This is a learning experience. Honestly, I just like playing. Oh, I called it. Okay. No, it's okay. It's okay. I said this is a chance. She's still running with Spearman Horseman. That's fine. We did lose our benefit with both of these city-states. Although I did now just meet more, which I guess thanks. That's crazy. I don't even know what to say to that. I can't even run out of there. I need to keep him down there. we need to get some units out. This is our chance to get out some archers to help with that one boost. What is it? The next one for machinery. So owning 3 archers, we'll get the benefit from that. I'm not too worried about her attacking here. I don't know what she has down here. If she floods up a bunch of units again, I have no one and nothing in these cities. Can I buy a builder real quick to kind of at least get some iron production going? I don't think that's a bad idea. I know it's spending gold when I don't really have a lot of gold to spend, but ooh, we can also do, we're not fighting barbarians right now, so I think that's in our best interest. And then we're gonna go with the campus adjacency, so we need that as well, unless I also don't need that anymore. I have not been doing a good job of checking out my policies. Encampment districts, no. This will be nice once we get that iron down. So I think maybe that'll be the right route to go for us. So we'll get 2 turn archers, which is really good. Oh, I should actually probably utilize my turn to shoot. I'm not gonna attack. I'm just gonna let her, because again, this is the whole point of this, is to have that choke point. The only way she can get around it is if she wants to manually just not attack for a turn and walk around here. It sucks that she has a shot at my archer right now, but we do need to eventually get that encampment over there, which I could, once we get 1 more population, I could throw that down. But I was going to call the end of the episode here in a second, but now I really don't want her taking that. What if we switch spots? Okay, that works. It's just a galley, so it can't hit me on land. This is a bit of a bold move to come out here. I'm going to sit him on there. Do I need to switch to building walls is the next question. I mean, there's almost no reason to. Like, I'm not going to build them in time even if they were to attack, so we're just going to have to wait and see what she does down here. It's looking... Okay, see this, that's an issue. Man-at-arms I have no answer for. Okay. Take that step back here. Oh, man. Oh, no. Oh, no. Alright, you run over there. Get down there. We gotta get some resources going. Again, this is gonna be a hilarious end to this run if this happens, which again, I'll just start a new campaign up if I need to. This is so funny. I don't really have a good answer to it. Let's pop out another archer. There's no point in getting that right now. We can just load up on archers. It's not a great strategy, but it's a strategy. Oh, actually, she's running right through here. That's it's free pillage. We'll take that. Let's go out. Oh, I can't even chop that. So I need celestial navigation. Good to know. They were gonna kill me if they hit him. Losing vampires, you don't even lose them, so it's not that big a deal. I'm debating it just to slow them down for another turn. But at the same time, I need to make sure, yeah, that this city gets walls up, and that's not... Going there will still slow them down. I don't think he gets the kill. Is there a way to buy? Is anyone willing to sell me iron? Probably not, if we're being honest. Oof. You're saying you're not even willing to consider it? Yeah, you're not even willing to consider it, which isn't great. Okay. So we're kind of on our own with that. Just have to build our own iron mine. We'll get 3 per turn, which is not amazing, but it's not terrible. Not sure if there's anything I can buy with gold. Not really. This is gonna be a kind of see if we can outlast them scenario, which is not ideal, not fun. I'm gonna get that archer there, so I'm going to move him down to see if he can assist. A couple archers down there will be super helpful. But we'll run this a few turns. I don't think this war is going to end anytime soon. Oh no, she was ready for this war. Okay, you know, we might have to leave this on the cliffhanger like that. Right now, she's running down in here. She's got a catapult, which will affect our walls. If she goes towards Kampong Save, we're in a lot of trouble. We're just gonna heal. Ooh, do I want another? I might take that plunder. Last plunder, 150 gold. Gotta take it. Take a couple of these shots. Hang out here. Hang out there. Run you over. Heal up. Run over and grab a farm quick. And then this builder can go out and chop some stuff for us, although that's one of the tiles I have them working, so we'll figure it out. But I think this is where we're leaving this episode. There's a bit of a cliffhanger. There's some pressure. We're gonna have to figure some stuff out. We might just have a war of archers or an army of archers. We're gonna figure it out from there. But thank you for joining this episode. I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do and what we're gonna have to do to stay in this for next time. But thank you once again for joining, and I will see you next time. Peace.